Does Node.js support multithreading in its latest version? Have you ever wondered if Node.js can handle multiple tasks at once? Today, we are going to answer that question by looking at multithreading in Node.js. Yes, the latest versions of Node.js do support multithreading through the use of the worker threads module. This module was first introduced in Node.js version 10.5.0 and became stable starting from version 12. It allows developers to run JavaScript code in parallel threads, separate from the main event loop thread. Node.js is built around a single-threaded, event-driven architecture that is great for handling input and output operations asynchronously. However, when it comes to tasks that requiring a lot of processing power, like heavy computations, running them on the main thread can slow things down. This is where the worker threads module comes in handy. With this module, you can run multiple threads that execute JavaScript code at the same time. Each worker thread operates in its own isolated context and communicates with the main thread through message passing. This means you can take on demanding computations or split tasks among several worker threads. For instance, if you have a big job that needs to be done, you can break it into smaller parts and have different threads work on those parts at the same time. This can speed up execution on systems with multiple cores. From a backend development perspective, especially when dealing with application programming interfaces, databases, and server-side logic, this multithreading support is very useful. It allows you to perform heavy processing without slowing down responses or blocking other operations. You can keep your application responsive while handling tasks like data transformation or complex calculations in the background. There are also libraries built on top of the worker threads module that make multithreading easier in Node.js. These libraries provide simpler application programming interfaces for task distribution, communication, and scaling. They help backend developers optimize performance without having to manage threads at a low level. In summary, Node.js now supports multithreading through the stable worker threads module. This means backend developers can write high-performance applications that handle both asynchronous input and output operations and CPU-intensive workloads effectively.